So this is a production of HMS Pinafore, which was written by Gilbert and Sullivan. So Gilbert did the libretto and Arthur Sullivan did the music. It's a show about my character, Rafe Rackstraw, who has fallen in love with the captain's daughter. And it's a show about the disparity in ranks in the class system that was around back then, but it's presented in a comedic fashion.
There are the most ridiculous situations and ridiculous dialogues that you play in a way that is serious, and it ends up being hilarious.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Smith. I play Rafe Rackstraw in HMS Pinafore, and I am a second-year master's student at the Jacob School of Music. Well, I've been singing for a long time, since I was really little, but I didn't get started with classical training until I was in high school, and then a lot of musicals and things like that, and then knew that I wanted to study voice as a major in college, and so I actually came to IU for my undergrad degree too. So I was here for my bachelor's degree, and saw an opera when I did my visit. It was in like November of my senior year of high school, and I knew that I really wanted to try and pursue opera. So I got involved in the opera choruses, and then did a couple summer programs where you go and you basically train. You pay a little bit of tuition to go train, and mine was in Bayview in Petoskey, Michigan, and a few other programs within the school, like opera workshop and different classes that are geared toward making you a better performer. I know the value of a kindly chorus.
Hi, my name is Jessamine Anderson. I am a junior pursuing a Bachelor of Music and Vocal Performance, and I'm playing the role of Cousin Hebe in HMS Pinafore. I had to audition, just like everybody else that's involved. I had to go through an audition process, and it's a really fun thing to do when you're in the voice program to audition for the operas. And so I auditioned back in fall, in August, when I got back from the summer, and we had this big audition called Cattle Call. And there was triple-digit numbers of people that audition. And you go out on the stage, you sing an aria, which is a song from the opera. And typically, if you're going for a specific role, you would sing an aria from that show or something like that, or by that composer. So that's what I did. I sang an aria from HMS Pinafore, and a couple weeks later, I became the classist.
Did I then sentiment to your are a disgrace to our common nature?
My name is Steve Berlanga. I'm in my first year doing my doctorate in choral conducting.
May not love another who lays out on the foyer for a man.
I'm playing the role of Dick Deadeye, and he's the ugly sailor that nobody likes because he's ugly. He's one of the older people on the ship, and he knows the way that life kind of works, but nobody listens to him because he's ugly and he's kind of deformed and has a messed up leg.
I think a lot of people are really overwhelmed by the word opera because it sits so high in sophistication, and I think people are kind of scared to go where they think it's outdated, or they don't really know what to expect, so they don't venture that.
You certainly are played!
No, when I started my undergrad, I was actually a physics major, or I was undeclared. That was the direction I was going, and then I started playing classical guitar. And then somehow I ended up singing, and then I ended up becoming a conductor through that. So it's just, it's a constantly changing aspect of my life. And, I'm in probably my terminal degree at this point, my last degree, and I still don't know what is going to happen after. It's kind of wide open.
And form as mine, the noblest sentiments sound right.
There are so many directions that you can go with an undergrad music degree. A lot of people major in performance and they decide they don't want to perform, but they find another way to use music as an outlet in their life. A lot of people in this program particularly go straight down the opera route.
If you're interested in getting involved in anything musical at Jacobs, all of the ensembles are open audition. The roles for the operas are open audition, and I think they are as well for the music theater department. So since we're a public university, we have to open up those opportunities to everyone at the school. So at the beginning of each year in the fall, we have our choral ensemble auditions, and you can audition as a non-voice major and just be involved in those productions. That can include singing Hoosiers, that can include opera chorus, it can include some of the concert choirs and chamber music ensembles as well. And then the music theater department and the roles in the operas, of course, would be a separate audition that happens in the fall. But we have about 200 people a year come out for the opera.
It is probably one of the hardest things and the most nerve-wracking things because you're constantly being criticized. When you do music or when you do opera or something like this, you're always being looked at sort of under a microscope because we want to refine our instrument and we want to refine our artistry and all of that. But in the end, it's one of the most rewarding and fun things that you could do.
You will never get anything if you never audition. I think so many people in general in the music world are really scared to go for it because they're worried about rejection. And rejection is just, it's a part of life, and it's especially a part of a performance career. You're going to audition for things, you're going to compete in competitions, you're going to pursue these endeavors that you're not always going to get. But the best way to get involved is just to do it. Go out there, sing a song, talk to your teacher, be the best you that you can be on that stage, and they will figure out a way to use you in a way that is fitting for you and for the school. And everyone here has opportunities, but you have to take advantage of the ones that are presented to you.